Let's take a tour of my shop.
Oh, paintball guns, antlers. So first off, we have the bench. You gotta have a good bench vise. This one's loose, but that's okay. Well, my dad's been using the wood sealer again. So this is 10 gauge sheet steel, bent, and it's got some holes in it so you can mount it to the wall with some triangles welded on the ends to keep cans from sliding off. And I just put cans on there. It fits perfect. We use those in an old shop for building stairs and landings. Spool of rope, because you can never have too much. Painting supplies and drill bits. Lights. You can never have too many lights in a shop. And door stuff. Face shield, gotta have it. Drill bits, I've been sorting and sharpening them. The random box of screws. Paper towels, assembly lube for engines. Gotta have that stuff. Drill press, rotary file bit in here, also known as a deburring bit. I've got a bunch of different kinds from my old work. Face shield, gotta have that. Spare radio, gotta have that. Electrical stuff. Oil cans, funnels. Random box of bolts. Hose clamps, actually. Hose clamps go in there. I haven't even opened that one yet because I have a 90-degree one somewhere. With a drill bit in it. I don't know why my dad did that. But $9.99. When just these are like $7 on Amazon plus shipping. So, oh, my blower. I've got an adapter in here somewhere. More electronic stuff. Cassettes for music. Manuals. Whenever you work on engines, get a Haynes manual. Oh, we don't even have that car anymore. Also, godsend working on small engines. The lovely just pile of screwdrivers, random drawer with calipers, sockets, big stuff, bench grinder, step stool, shop vac chair, shelving unit. We got another radio up here. Gojo, another chair, a stool, trash can. So we'll walk around here. Oh, that's a moving thing. I put small engines on it all the time. Work light. Floor jack. I've got like 3 of them laying around somewhere. Extension cords, 3-way wall adapter. One of my Jeep doors. Pressure washer. So Jeep door pressure washer. One of my bicycles. A bunch more shelving for that shelving unit over there. A generator, jumper cables, gotta have jumper cables. Cutting torch, strikers, commercial oxyacetylene set. Oh, here's my Jeep that the door came open on. Oh. Need a piece of plate steel? That sucker weighs like 100 pounds. $100 camper. Here's my compressor, my old one, double stack. I disconnected it over there so I can eventually hook this one up with a air hose to right there, and then I can run it off this and have tons of air. This is for when I do spray painting. I can hook up to here and run air through the system and have dry air. I put a connector down there and I have a catch bin. Twin cylinder I picked up, it just had weird shit set up, so I put a good switch on it because this was all weird and fucked up. So it's now got a decent one with an actual, because the old one didn't have a on-off. Sorry, headphone users. Welding rod, spare compressor pump. Oh, more compressor shit. Grinder discs, these are mostly new ones. I just find these all over the place. So when I used to work there, I used to bring these home all the time. Great way to get a good stockpile of grinder discs is get a job as a grinder at a weld shop, or just, you know, collect them over the years. Swap meets and whatnot. Center punch out of a 3/4 punch set for an iron worker. You can never have too many clamps. Flap discs, 36 grit. These are for when you want to hog metal off. Air powered grinder with a cutoff disc. I love that thing. Rosebud when you need to heat shit up. Bigger regulators. These two are blown, so I need to get those rebuilt. Paint pins. Gotta love paint pins. That was a spare tire mount for my Jeep. I did not weld that. Oh, yeah, soapstone. By the way, if anybody needs soapstone, let me know. I got a shit ton from work. I used to bring it home in my pockets all the time. Plasma cutter stuff. Gloves, cutting torch goggles. Hard hat with a welding hood on it because I worked a lot of construction stuff where there was overhead cranes where you were required to wear a hard hat at all times in the shop. Brazing torch right here. Demolition torch. More compressor shit. 50 feet of air hose, or cutting torch hose. It leaks. It's got a pinhole in it somewhere. I gotta find it. Just a sheet of rubber, like gasket material. Another welding jacket. This is just a bag of safety glasses. Can never have too many of those. And you can never have too much of that stuff. Oh. Wonder where the hell that went. Oh, and yes, my garage does have heat. Shop. This is my welding toolbox. As you can see, I've got a literal shit ton. Lenses. Oh. I was gonna make a shifter out of that. So yeah, I got a little of everything in there. More of that stuff. Oh, temp sticks. And yes, aspirin is a must-have in a shop. This is my stick welder. It's got 16 feet of lead on it. And then a 15-foot power cable. My wire feed has 30 feet of power cable and then like 10 feet of whip. I've got a cold, so my lovely welding jacket and stuff, and I keep grinder discs and whatnot in here, but it's a bitch to open, so I'm not going to open it. Vacuum cleaner, because why not? Coveralls, I've got a couple pairs sitting over here. Lexan sheet, because why not? Charger and spare 12-volt battery when you need to jump stuff. So that is the tour of my garage. And that's only about half. I've got more stuff in the shed over there. So, thanks!